Good morning, it's Monday the 25th of July and this is your daily outlook. The euro got a boost last week against its major counterparts as the agreement on a bailout plan for Greece eased eurozone debt contagion fears. But today it edges lower after credit rating agency Moody's downgraded Greece's sovereign rating by 3 notches to CA. On Friday, economic data showed that the industrial new orders rose more than expected in May. Against the dollar, the euro fell to 143.42 from 144.37. Against the Japanese yen, the euro declined to 112.25 from 113.56. The US dollar remains under pressure as US policymakers fail to reach an agreement regarding the US debt ceiling. The US risks of losing its AAA rating if a plan is not decided on before August, the 2nd deadline. Against the Japanese yen, the dollar dipped to a 4-month low at 78.11 from 78.72. Versus the safe haven Swiss franc, the dollar dropped to 0.81 from 0.8246. No economic data from the US is expected today. The Australian dollar edged lower after data showed that the producer price index dropped to 0.8% from a previous 1.2% gain. Focus now turns to the consumer price index as it will be a key driver for the central bank's monetary policy. Softer inflation figures may indicate that the Reserve Bank of Australia will cut interest rates to boost growth. Against the greenback, the Aussie fell from a 2.5-month high at 108.74 to 108.07. Aussie's neighbour, the Kiwi, rose against the greenback, hitting 0.8673 from 0.8582. Sterling remains elevated as the EU summit results raised optimism that the euro area will overcome its debt crisis. Against the greenback, sterling climbed to a 5-week high at 163.42 from 162.64. On to commodities now, with oil prices ticking lower to $98.65 a barrel today from $100.15. Gold edged higher to a record high at $1,622.18 an ounce from $1,583.50. Silver also ticked higher to $40.69 an ounce from $38.18. Now let's take a look at the currencies to watch out for. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 142.90 with a preference to enter into long positions at 143. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 78.20 with a preference to enter into long positions at 78.30. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 107.75 with a preference to enter into long positions at 107.75, and the sterling dollar pivot point is at 162.55 with a preference to enter into long positions at 162.65, and the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9460 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9460. Let's have a good look now at commodities. The oil pivot point is at 98.40 with a preference to enter into long positions at 98.40. The gold pivot point is at 1593 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1593. And the silver pivot point is at 39.25 with a preference to enter into long positions at 39.25. And today's calendar and market movers are the UK mortgage approvals in June, which are forecast to rise to 31.3 thousand, and New Zealand trade balance in June, which is forecast to fall to 404,000. Now on to equity markets. US equities were mixed on Friday with the SP 500 up 0.09% and the Dow was down 0.34%. European bourses were positive with the FTSE up 0.60%, the DAX was up 0.50% and the CAC was up 0.68%. At the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.80% and the Hang Seng was down 0.79%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager is waiting for you now.